The first bookshop I ever walked into was back in Wagga Wagga, my hometown, and it was the Gateway Bookshop.
Kenny's Bookshop in Galway in Ireland. It's got beautiful selections of art and original artwork. It's got lots of Irish writing, traditional writing, and it's in a beautiful cobblestone lined street.
The bookshop that really gave me a thrill was the old Angus and Robertson bookshop, because it was so enormous. And just seeing all those books, not that I had the money at the time, being just a student, to buy lots, but it was there. It was like everything was all there.
One of my favourite bookshops is Readings. Apart from being an absolutely magnificent bookshop, or collection of bookshops, I think there's a lot of nostalgia tied up in Readings as well.
I feel like until you've been to the bookshops in the new city that you're visiting, you haven't oriented yourself to that city. In Sydney, my local is Hill of Content and Balmain, which I absolutely love, and the staff and I will always have a bit of a natter about what's coming out, what's there, and what we've just read and loved.
The first bookshop I walked into would have had to have been Dimmick's on George Street in Sydney. Going to the cafe up on the mezzanine floor, you know, getting hot chocolates in a bookstore, which, you know, back before Borders, that was such a huge deal. And then I loved getting lost in the cave and just finding all those children's books and trying to manipulate Mum into letting me get more than she really wanted.
When I was a kid, there was only one bookshop in Brisbane, and it was Barker's Books, and it was paradise. For about 10 years of my life, the best possible way to spend a Saturday morning was Barker's Bookstore, at least 3 books, and then a frozen crushed pineapple.
What makes Glee Books astounding in that you can go there and hear amazing writers talk, as well as the selection, which literally sometimes spills out into the street.
Glee Books is my favourite bookshop because there's something about it, you know, first of all, there's so many books and you can wander around. It's a bit higgledy-piggledy as well, so you can sort of feel like you can browse and sit for a while.
One of my favourite memories about going into a bookstore is that I used to get a bookstore gift voucher for Christmas and for my birthday. And so what I would then get to do is take that voucher to the bookstore and choose my own book. And I used to spend hours in there.
I love bookshops now. If I'm in a new city and there's a bookshop, I just zoom in. I love to look at all the books. If you have trouble finding something you love to read, a bookshop is a good place to start.
My favourite bookshop in Australia is Better Read Than Dead on King Street in Newtown. I mean, they're all the time, and when I saw my first book, The Anti-Cool Girl, in their front window, it was like dream come true territory.